I'm making this video because I feel it's a long overdue post expression. And the intention is the following. I want to bring my clarity and perspective around plant medicines. My journey of plant medicines began in 2022, February, with a trip to Colombia. Since that year, I traveled several sacred sites in the United States, and then I also traveled to Mexico. And in my experiences, Colombia, the States, Mexico, yes, I was exposed and studied and experienced plant medicines. I came from, for those that don't know me, I studied nursing, I studied medicine, I did internal medicine, I did the whole hospital, ER, ward, outpatient, transition of care, and health insurance vibe when it comes to the healthcare profession. And here are my 2 cents. When I realized that I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I was determined to find what would serve and what would benefit my body after being exposed to the pill, which is the traditional way. The medication was Tecfidera, and after realizing Tecfidera was making me sicker, making me feel worse, and funny enough, that fine print of the 2% population that would experience XYZ was another motivation to find another way to honor my body, another way to continue experiencing life. Because if you have ever been diagnosed with something, doesn't that shift how you see life, how you see birthdays, how you see anniversaries, how you see family gatherings, and how you see everything that you have taken for granted? So from 2022 all the way now to 2025, my journey began with plant medicine, but then it dove deeper. And I want to take you a little bit further back. I want to go back to 2018, 2019, when I began personal work on mindset, personal work on how to rest better. I already knew insomnia was something I was navigating. Being in the hospital, having rotating shifts, I had to find a way to regulate my nervous system and rest. So 2018, 2019 began my mindset journey. 2020 began like mind, body, and spirit. 2021 was the spirit and energetics, and then 2022 was when I began plant medicine. 2023 was frequencies. 2024 and 2025 have been pretty much creating my body of work by being it, experiencing how everything came through my body, how I changed the way I see myself, the way I see the body, the way I see energy, how I understand what my body is telling me, how I know what my body needs. And what I want to take you back is to plant medicines and why. Or why not? Because that is not the only way to heal from within. It's one of the ways that you can quantum leap, and you can really create an experience that can pretty much be the same as 20 years of therapy sessions with, I don't know, a thought process, or behavior, a pattern, or addiction, a fear. But not everybody has the energetics of going into plant medicines. And in my experience, several retreats, different plant medicine modalities, different sacred spaces, different medicine men, medicine women, shamans, serving experiences, there is a level of presence and commitment your body requires before you enter these spaces. And what I realized early on was that there is an energy of wanting to monetize the modality of plant medicines, because I don't know, let's just leave the because there. And where I want to be seen as is not someone that promotes, pushes, and monetizes plant medicines as the one way. I don't want to be seen as a person that has to convince you that this is the only way. What I do want is this. I want to be seen as somebody that knows, studied, experienced, and is comfortable with more than one way to find your inner wisdom, to find your body truth, to ignite clairaudience. Clairaudience, for me, is the ability your body already has to interpret energies outside, energies inside, and how to direct you to your healing. This is your own body's capacity. It's innate. You have it. And remembering this can be done with plant medicines, can be done with Ayurveda, can be done with breathwork, can be done with frequency medicine, can be done with light medicine. It is available so long as your heart is open and curious to it. I want to be seen as somebody that has all the options. And I also want to be seen as somebody that will allow your sovereignty to feel what resonates best. If I were the kind of medicine woman that would convince you or tell you that you need or have to go and have this ayahuasca ceremony with me, or go and have this other toad experience with me, or even tell you why this is the modality, I feel we missed the mark. It wouldn't make me any different than the doctor that just sees your name, sees the blood pressure, gives you the pill, and says, see you in 3 months, making sure your kidneys are fine. If I was not in favor of becoming a pill pusher in the clinical industry, I will not be intensely making you feel forced to pick a modality because I know it can help. Sovereignty, body truth, clairaudience is about you understanding your body, asking your body what it needs, asking for divine guidance and direction, and moving accordingly with someone that can hold space. And that's it. That's why I'm here. That's what the Body Truth Method is. That's what the Apothecary is for. And that's why I desire to continue studying, learning, experiencing, and becoming the person that can reflect more ways than one to come home to your body, to really anchor the reason why you're here. Turn on your light. Become who you already are. The world needs your medicina. It's time to find it. It's time to ignite it. It's time to let it out. Thank you for watching me. And thank you for receiving yourself here.